Communist dictatorship in China, 1949-present. Historical background and key figures. The founding of the People's Republic of China, PRC, in 1949 marked a turning point in the country's history, ending decades of civil war, foreign intervention, and social upheaval. Under the banner of Marxism-Leninism, the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, sought to create a socialist state that prioritized equality and collective ownership. While China's communist dictatorship has been central to the country's political and economic landscape, it has also been characterized by significant human rights abuses and political repression. This essay will explore the historical background and key figures who have contributed to the consolidation of communist dictatorship in China from 1949 to the present, examining both its positive and negative impacts. The origins of China's communist dictatorship can be traced to socio-political grievances arising from imperial exploitation and internal conflicts. After the fall of the Qing dynasty in 1911, China experienced a power vacuum filled by warlords and foreign powers, leading to civil unrest and revolutionary activity. The CCP was founded in 1921, and under the leadership of figures such as Mao Zedong, began to gain ground among the rural peasantry by promoting land reform and class struggle. The Chinese Civil War, 1927 to 1949, fought primarily between the Chinese Communist Party and the Kuomintang, KMT, culminated in the victory of the Chinese Communist Party and the withdrawal of the KMT from Taiwan. This victory paved the way for the establishment of a totalitarian regime that redefined China's socioeconomic structure. Mao Zedong, as the main architect of socialist China, played a key role in the formation of communist dictatorship. Mao's leadership from 1949 until his death in 1976 was marked by both ambitious social experiments and disastrous failures. The Great Leap Forward, 1958 to 1962, was an attempt to rapidly industrialize the country through collectivization. However, it resulted in a catastrophic famine that killed an estimated 15 to 45 million people, highlighting the risks involved in authoritarian decision-making divorced from empirical reality. In contrast, Mao's cultural campaigns, especially the Cultural Revolution, 1966 to 1976, which aimed to purge bourgeois elements from Chinese society, led to widespread repression, social chaos, and attacks on cultural heritage. After Mao Zedong's death, Deng Xiaoping emerged as a key figure in China's transition, shifting the party's trajectory from strict adherence to Marxist ideology to a more pragmatic approach. The reforms initiated by Deng in the late 1970s, often referred to as socialism with Chinese characteristics, encouraged market liberalization and foreign investment. This break with rigid communist doctrine led to unprecedented economic growth, enabling China to emerge as a global economic powerhouse. By the 1990s, China had become the world's second-largest economy, lifting hundreds of millions of people out of poverty. However, the Deng era also revived concerns about human rights, as evidenced by the 1989 Tiananmen Square protests, where the government's violent suppression of pro-democracy protesters highlighted the regime's intolerance of dissent. In the 21st century, the Chinese Communist Party continues to maintain a one-party system, using economic success to legitimize political power. Under Xi Jinping, who came to power in 2012, the CCP has increased social control by emphasizing ideological purity, national rejuvenation, and the consolidation of centralized power. Xi's administration has used advanced surveillance technology to monitor citizens, repress ethnic minorities, and stifle independent media, raising concerns among human rights advocates and international observers. The country's initiatives, including the Belt and Road Initiative, have also been criticized for expanding China's influence at the expense of its neighbors while masking aggressive territorial claims, particularly in the South China Sea. Despite the oppressive aspects of the regime, it is important to recognize some of the positive aspects of China's communist dictatorship. Economic reforms initiated in the late 1970s and continued under Xi Jinping have brought significant improvements in living standards and infrastructure. Education and healthcare have developed. China has become a leader in technological innovation and has achieved many developmental achievements. In addition, the party has played a central role in maintaining social stability, which some argue is necessary for a country with such a large and regionally diverse population. In summary, China's communist dictatorship from 1949 to the present has seen the interaction of powerful figures such as Mao Zedong, Deng Xiaoping, and Xi Jinping, each of whom influenced the trajectory of the CCP in different ways. While the regime has managed to achieve significant economic growth and improve key social indicators, it has also faced criticism for its authoritarian practices, human rights abuses, and suppression of dissidents. Balancing these two aspects remains key to understanding the complexities of China's modern political landscape, as the country continues to address challenges of governance, economics, and individual freedom in a rapidly changing world.